I've been talking this entire time, and I just realized that my mic was not plugged into my controller. I am a smart boy. I am a smart boyo. Okay. So I'm trying to think what monster would be... Ha, no I don't. Don't lie to me. Okay. But thank you. So, I feel like Brachydios would be a good way to show it. Like, Glavenus body type and the way he moves is similar to most Brute Wyverns, except for his tail stuff. But Brachydios, I feel like, is one of the monsters that throws people for a loop who didn't play the old games because of how aggressive he is and like how his moves are almost very, not almost, but are very different from almost every other monster up to him. He's kind of like, he's the first monster that kind of just fights with his fists. I say fists, but they're like nubs. They're more like nubs. But yeah, it kind of throws people for a loop, like, for looking, instead of like looking out for them using their mouths or their wings or throwing fire, you have to watch out for just punches. I need to remember that it's a little laggy, so like when I talk I need to like make sure to wait a few seconds. Yeah, it's just the whole point. He comes at you with punches instead of tail swats and fireballs. Oh, that's a great start. But yeah, he also, I will probably say this a lot during this, but like, yeah, it's just a very big surprise that he's fighting with his upper limbs instead of kicking you and stuff like that. But yeah, also I'm probably gonna say this a lot, but like, he looks so good in console graphics. I love him. And I hate that I have to fight him with a longsword. I'd much rather prefer fighting him with a charge blade, but I don't have a charge blade that's good against him. I do really like though that his globs now like have the mud effect where they can get you stuck in them. Okay, this is gonna be a problem. I need to learn to talk and do this at the same time. I still have not beaten the game, but I have seen the cutscenes for a few of the other monsters, and just to be clear, Zinogre and Glavenus are my two favorite monsters, so I am absolutely happy that they both got in. My life is complete. I'm just... God dang it! I don't know what you mean by it makes more sense, because to me, YouTube's stupid and it lags behind. So everything I say, you get it like not 5 minutes, so like 3 minutes after I already say it. So I don't know what you mean. What you're agreeing to. Oh yes, 40 damage. That's good. That's, oh god. I miss high rank. I miss doing massive amounts of damage to the monster. Oh yeah. Yeah, it makes a lot more sense because he glops it on the floor. It makes more sense than it just being like, slap it on with the might of Zeus! And then just, it's there. God, actually hit me! I like to actually do my counter, please. That's the whole reason I'm using the longsword. You son of a bitch. God, you stupid... Oh god, okay. This is gonna be a fun fight. I feel like they invented that effect just... Off to a great start. I killed this guy in 20 minutes yesterday. This is a great start to the stream. Yeah. But no, so Iceborne is a fantastic expansion to an already great game. The biggest problem with it is just... The only problem with this is just... Small monsters really did not get very many changes, and their difficulty did not spike at all. It's just more of they have an extreme amount of health now. And like Jagras, I beat him in one try, and like most time, but it took me almost 20 minutes because of how much health he had. And I saw it with Great Jagras, Gyros. Dodo Gamma is kind of a weird thing because, yeah, he's technically a small monster, but he is a lot beefier than them. But he still did not get very many changes compared to the other monsters. Most of them just got a little tail swing to get rid of the people who think they can clutch claw through everything. And like, so there's this thing is like, why would you even, like, all you do is just increase their health, and that's really not, doesn't really give these people a challenge when they're hunting them. And which kind of sucks is because of the fact that they force people to hunt them more, because Brachydios, Jagras, they all have their trees connected to these small monsters. So when people are forced to go out there and hunt these small monsters, you really want them to actually have a challenge and work for these weapons instead of being like, you know what, let's just make it a super tedious task. Because it'd be really fun if they actually made... Yeah, it's just, yeah. Just, the only a few monsters got really big changes, and that would basic Rathalos, because, you know, it's Rathalos, so he of course has to get changes. And yeah, it was basically just Rathalos and other monsters like Diablos and that who got a really big change. And that's really it. And then the other problem that is probably already been stated by a lot of the community is just the fact of the weapons being not very unique. The fact that they're like, they think that they can just stick Brachydios on Bone and say, oh, it's a Brachydios weapon. Like, no, you can't. That doesn't work like that. That ruins the whole point of Monster Hunter, which is it's the monster giving it that attribute, and that's why it acts like that, rather than it being magic. It's that the monster has its properties infused with that weapon because it's made out of it. Not that, oh hey look, the handle has a little bit of him on it. That must mean it has the blast element, right? And it kind of sucks because a lot of weapons got that treatment. And Brachydios is one of the biggest offenders of this. His dual blades, the hunting horn. God, I'm so mad that the hunting horn got screwed over. And it's also weird that like these monsters most of them did not get their unique weapon. Glavenus did not get his greatsword. Glavenus did not get his greatsword. Nargacuga didn't get his dual blades. It's just all these monsters, and they don't even get their most iconic weapon that most people remember. And it kind of sucks. And it's even worse when you think about the new system they added, where you can augment it and make it stronger or whatever. But that makes it worse because you're like, oh hey, it completely got rid of that little piece of it on... Oh yeah, no, the greatsword looks the same, yeah. I know, I was saying about Glavenus, not for Brachy. I'm just saying, I'm sad the hammer, the hunting horn got screwed over. And... it's amazing to me, they're like, you know what, let's add an augment system where you can literally just put any monster's thing on there and it'll change it completely. I'm like, and then it's just like, wait, then why does this have the blast element anymore at all then? Because now there's no Brachydios on it. It's just, I really hope they'll find a way to fix this in the future. Either if they have to like get rid of that system completely and re-update the game. I just want to see it be gone. It's not something that should be in this game. And I love the game. I love the game. I love the developers. And I know they didn't mean to make it. They're probably time constraints or their team was too small. It's just that this is something you can't ignore because the uniqueness was taken out of these weapons, and it just ruins the feel of the game when your weapon looks like a drumstick with a little piece of Brachydios on it. Because the whole point of the game is to kill these monsters and use their scales and their pieces to make these cool weapons and make unique things and show off and be like, holy crap, look, it's a chicken head on a stick. Isn't that funny? Like, I just wish the uniqueness was back. And I know majority of the weapons are unique. It's just I wish, like in the past games, where they were all unique. And you don't even have to do it for every single model. You can just do it so it's only the very last segment of the monster gets the unique one. So like the rank 11s and 12s. I don't know. It's just it makes me sad. This game, I grew up on this game. This was the first game I ever played that wasn't a Lego game as a little kid, and I'm just disappointed. Well, yeah, you gotta be, like, that's the whole point. Like, I really like that they brought back the frozen fish sword, the frozen fish greatsword, that was a really fun thing they did. I wish, like, I miss the silly weapons. I miss the unique ones. I just wish they would bring them back. And with seeing what they did with, like, Devil Joe and all the other new monsters that got added in afterward, they're most likely going to make all these other monsters that come in later have all unique weapons because they had more time to bank these weapons. So I'm guessing it was just more of time constraints, but I find it silly that they're like, we don't have enough time to do this, so let's just put in a completely new system that totally makes sense and just ruins the designs even more. Okay, I'm done ranting about this because I don't want to just keep talking about this the entire time. I like Team Darkside is fun. I like that video. What's even funnier is that sword actually is viable because it has the highest ice element in the entire game. Break the volcano. Break the volcano. God dang it, he didn't break it. Come here, you big stupid dino. Also, did anyone else think that Brachydio, I mean, not even when you were little, but does anyone think Brachydio's kind of like, the nub on his head looks really weird? I don't know, just that always stood out to me. When you forget to bring the cool drinks. I'm so... oh god, yay, chip damage. Let me mount you, you stupid... I just want to get on the shiny Brack back. Levisioth, I hate you. I know you hate me. You just go away, please. Wait, no, I need that. Son of a p- Oh my god. No. I love it how some... I didn't even think about this, but how is his slime surviving on the lava? Break the nub. Must break the nub. But overall though, I give this a 9 out of 10. The expansion it's just more because I'm just very annoyed with the weapon situation, and that's basically it. But I do have high hopes for the future, especially because of ye old Gorilla's coming. And they've already released a plan for the next few not next few years, but for the next year. And they already said after they release him, there's going to be a Horizon Zero Dawn event for PS4, and then they are going to release another new monster, and that's being released with the Horizon Zero Dawn event Part 2. So that could be something really cool, but I really hope it's not a Horizon Zero Dawn enemy, because that wouldn't be very fair to the Xbox players, because they would not, because Horizon Zero Dawn is a PS4 exclusive, and that a lot of Xbox players would probably feel left out of that, and they would not be happy about that. Well, yeah, look, so you play it on Xbox, don't you? You can probably vouch for that. That Xbox players would not be happy if there was a new unique monster and you did not get it. Yeah, I heard a lot of people who say that, but they said more is coming in. They said more to come in 2020, and I don't know why people keep saying it's Fatalis, but like, I feel like it'll be a different monster than Fatalis, because I feel like they would want to release Fatalis as the very last monster they release. Yeah, because it'd probably be like Horizon Zero Dawn, like robot enemy, but that's not the point. But like, I don't know what people think it's Fatalis, because in my opinion, I feel like since Fatalis is a black dragon and meant to be the best of the best, like this is the monster we're striving to beat, I feel like he would be the last monster. Like, he'd be the last monster they release for free. I feel like we are either going to get another flagship, or get a special little event for something like Gormagala, or another monster like him. Or we will get a brand new monster, like we did with not Kushladora. That's already a monster that exists. It'd be more of Golden Goddess. What is her name? God dang it! Why can't I remember her name? Zoromagdaros? No, I know that's not a new one. It's the new raid monster. Why can't I remember its name? Kuluteroth, there we go. Yeah, that one. But like, I understand why people think it might be Fatalis, but Fatalis is kind of in the range of the I never got attached to this one, so I never really learned its name, but like the electric water dragon that they couldn't release because its neck kept breaking. And Fatalis has the same sort of neck things as that monster. So I feel like if they were to release Fatalis, they would release him last, not just because of of him being such an important monster and being the best of the best, but more just it also take time to fix his neck and make sure it actually works. Or, man, I this is like grasping at straws, but how cool would it be if they had a little mini event to show off the rest of the Fated Four? That would be so awesome. Also, I'm most likely going to lose this fight because I'm too busy talking. Yep. Okay, well this is the next this is a good entry into my next segment. Yeah, that's fine. Everyone loses now and again. But yeah. This is a proof of why I don't talk and play this game. Oh, that was weird. My mic just decided to kill itself. Okay. Yeah. But, yeah. I feel like, yeah, just more of just Fatalis. I really hope he gets in the game. I just don't think he'd be he'd be the second monster after Rajang. What is going on up there? Oh, it's a vacuum. Okay.
Stay tough.
Good to see you.